Hi everybody, how you doing today? Well, today it's going to be about my best focus point and some insights that I have been experiencing. And I want to share them with you because I think it's going to help you out. Now, you know that I do extreme telephoto macro photography with my insects. I don't actually use the macro mode on the fz300. I just use the long telephoto zoom, as you would say. So what I've been finding out is, there's one thing that you have to know. And on your camera, you will have a button right here. You're going to go ahead and press this button, and then you're going to get this. You're going to get this autofocus macro. You want that on. I leave it on all the time. But that's how you get to this, the macro mode. And leave it in AF with the little flower. Highlighted in yellow, that's on. And you're going to get there with just this button right here. That button. Easy. Super easy. Anyway. The reason I'm saying that is because when that's on, you can now move your camera 3 feet 3 inches from your subject. When it's off, you won't be able to get near 6 foot 6 inches from that subject. So I suggest you leave it on, and I leave it on regardless, whether I'm shooting landscape, flowers, scenic. I just leave it on because now you can get that close. But what I've been finding out, I know Panasonic's had problems with their focusing, the depth of focus or whatever it is, and I found a little bit better way of taking photos of insects. I used to stretch my camera to 600 millimeter, all the time. That way, I can just take pictures. But when you go into a field and you're trying to shoot around a bunch of flowers and there's a bunch of insects, you're going to find it getting frustrating because you can't focus on them because you're too close. I mean, 3.5 feet is quite a ways away from a flower or something like that. So what I found was I just move it to 500, which actually puts it at about 2 feet 8 inches, which is manageable. You can get closer, and if you want to lower it back to like 400 millimeters, you'll be able to get closer. Now, I'm not saying you should zoom in closer, because regardless of whether you're at 400, 500, or 600, it's going to be the same quality of the shot. The only difference is, I notice when I move it to 500, my focusing problems have been less. The camera is now, I think, having some room to breathe. And it catches on to focus quicker and better. So this is the big thing that I want to tell you. And I've been using it now for about, I'm going to say a month. So what I do is when I walk in the field, I'm going to do my insects. I just set it for 500 millimeters. Because I can actually catch little branches, which is hard to do when you're with the Panasonic, with that depth of focus deal. But I notice when you, it's kind of like when you have your foot on the gas pedal and you have it hammered down and the 4 barrels are all open, you're giving it all it's got. And there's no room to go any further, but there's all the room to come back. So I don't know if it's the algorithm or however they write the programming in here for the focusing. I just found that if you shoot it at 500 millimeters, you will have a much better chance of focusing on something quicker. Instead of it hunting, hunts. Try it out. I think you'll find that it'll work great. You can get closer into tighter spots. And sometimes I do. I take my camera down to 250 millimeters because I'm in such a tight spot with a lot of insects around. You just can't you know, I'm not afraid of insects. I like them. I like them a lot. I think they're interesting, and I think they're unique to the world. And why is there so many of them? I guess we're special. The only one I have a problem with is the mosquitoes. And sometimes them darn horseflies. I got bit by one. I'm telling you, it swelled up my whole hand. They're not nice, so make sure you wear the proper, off. Or this next year, I even bought a mosquito net to go over my hat, because you walk in the woods so deep, they're just so thick, and I don't care how much deep woods you got on. I don't use deep woods. I use organic mosquito spray, because I don't want all those chemicals in my system. And it holds up for a solid 2 hours. That's about all the further I go in. I mean, I stay in there. It's about 2 hours. So it works out great for me. And getting back to the 500 millimeters, I think you should try this. I think it's going to work great for you. It's going to give you better results as far as focusing and trying to hit your subject quicker with a focus. So that being said, please subscribe, like, and share, and have a beautiful day, and enjoy the short video I have for you. And of course, I have a good message for you. And the upcoming next video for my awakening series is about vibration. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. So, I hope you're looking forward to that. That should be coming out here in less than a week. And I'm having a lot of fun. I'm having new subscribers, and I love you all, because you guys are, you're there for me. And I am there for you. Totally, 250%. I thought that this little excerpt on the focus insight would help you. It'll help you in your insects, shooting fabulous pictures like I do. And another thing, too. The software that I'm using currently, right now, is Adobe Photoshop Express. That's a free one for Microsoft. I put that, first I denoise it with Topaz, then I put it into the Adobe Photoshop Express, and I get it the way I like it. And of course, I have Luminar AI, which I will have one photo. I will be showing you photos that the way I caught it, and then I processed it, and then to crop. So there's kind of going to be 3 of each, just so you get an idea of the distance that I caught it at, and how well it changed from going from the full 4x3 to a 6x9 crop. And also I'm going to give you the millimeter of the shots that I'm taking. I think that's important, along with the ISOs, the shutter speed, and the f-stops. So, enjoy this video, and I'll be seeing you soon on the other side of my awakening with vibrations. Thanks, everybody. Have a beautiful day. I love you.